black and gray. Totally emotional, you follow fast. Take you to the corner of the looking glass. It's greener somewhere, it's warmer too. A labyrinth of bright colors I laid out for you. I feel your motives, girl, so just come with me, because I know there's somewhere else where we should be. And when you walk on by, I feel so out. Can we live tonight? Let's just go, go, go. And you got it, you got it, you do. You got it, you got it.
First of all, I'm going to get right to business. This is really super important because you're the Peak Performance Project Bootcamp. How cool is that?
It's awesome.
Very, very good.
What are you hoping to get from the Peak Performance Project Bootcamp?
When we're all here with all the other bands, it's all the things that you can learn from these other groups.
There's so many things we're learning here about the business aspects of it, relationships, just meeting cool bands.
Truly, honestly, sincerely, this is going to sound so cheesy, but friendship.
I want to win the song competition. We're writing a song with Hannah. I think that's like the goal.
I'm really looking forward to the showcases because just seeing all the other bands perform, it's like a crash course in performing in itself.
We played a great game of ball hockey yesterday, which the artist won.
If you guys, I don't know if you're athletic. I just don't know that at all. I
We love sports. If you could invent a sport, what would that sport be? How would you play it? What's it called?
I don't know if it'd be considered a sport, but ultimate camping. You know, you get no cell phones, minimal supplies, just typically beer and clean underwear.
Poker musical chairs.
Oh man, when I was a kid, me and my buddy Mike Menarek used to rollerblade, but we only had one pair. So we would each wear one, and it was called uniblading.
The game that I was just about to describe is already in existence.
I'll admit, I'm not making this one up.
You're like, no, you can bring this, and then we all bring the same things, just beer and clean underwear.
You know, by the end of the day, your right ankle was pretty much broken, but you just sleep it off and then do it the next day.
It's called cornhole.
Ooh.
It's like bubble soccer.
You take a bag of sand and you throw it into a box with a hole in it.
Everyone puts on these giant inflatable bubbles, and they're on like a hardwood floor. But you can't even get more than like as close as I am to Daniel to a person before you bounce off of them.
That's not what I thought that was going to be at all.
You saw Rob Calder and Scott Johnson this morning, like duking it out verbally with their major label versus indie label.
In a faculty death match, who do you think would win? Scott Strap-On Johnson or Rob Calder?
Strap-On Johnson?
Well, Rob Calder has more beard. I mean, that's got to count for something.
Rob might just bring him to do JJ Bean, and they'll have a coffee over it and talk it through.
I'm gonna go with Scott on this one. That guy looks a little bit scarier. He's bald, right?
Probably the Calder. I mean, just judging by the rouge on both of their faces, I think Rob Calder was definitely the redder of the two.
Bald is scary too, though.
It's terrifying.
If you weren't smiling right now, I'd be scared of you.
There's a drawing element of this interview.
Hannah Epperson is this goddess-like creature, and a lot of us draw her for fun.
We're asking everyone to draw Hannah Epperson.
Okay, well, this is truly awkward.
Okay.
Start with the halo.
I don't know if I remember who that girl is.
The thing with Hannah Epperson is I've always kind of pictured her as like a unicorn.
You imagine this black as very, very blonde right now. You're going to have to use your imagination.
Sorry, there's just so many people at boot camp.
Wake me from my bed. I'm going home. It's in my heart. And who'd have ever thought they could have stopped it from the start? I'm going home. It's in
Here we go. What do you think of that?
So I'm gonna say like for free. It's so lifelike.
Well, this looks absolutely hideous to me. It looks nothing like her. I don't know why she's got like half a skull or something.
It's in my